Hi everyone, I'm Elliot. Welcome to a brand new game show called Are You Cleverer Than a Typical Singaporean? Where we test our contestants' IQ, logic, and financial literacy knowledge. For today's episode, I've invited two of my famous friends to join me. Welcome, Sylvia and Joshua! So Sylvia, with all that business background, are you confident with winning today's challenges?
I am confident, but I'm more hopeful.
That's good answer.
Yes, because I handle all the finance and money matters in our company, so yeah, hopefully I can do well today.
And so Joshua, I mean, you're a guy who's been on movies, been on small productions like YouTube, you've done both English and Mandarin content. Are you confident enough to go up against Sylvia today?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at saving money, so hopefully I'm good at saving myself from the profits as well.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
Without further ado, I'm going to bring you guys into challenge number 1. Let's go. Our first challenge is already over actually.
Huh?
Yeah. So, Sylvia, do you remember when you were on your way to the studio, one of the producers texted you saying he'll buy you the best damn coffee ever?
Yes.
Yep. And then Josh, at the same time when you were in the production room, one of the producers said like, hey Josh, I'm going to get some really good hipster coffee.
Very screwed up.
Oh my
So
goodness.
then after that we brought you into the briefing room and then we sat you guys down. We had the intern come in and deliver you guys coffee and then we said, no, you have to queue up for like 45 minutes, 2 hours.
Yes.
We primed you guys to think that it was really amazing coffee. Like even all the production team, we were like, wow, this coffee is super,
Yes.
it's delicious. It's delicious stuff.
Okay, finish up your coffee. Oh, it's expensive.
So one of you, Joshua, you said that, you agreed with us and said that the coffee was very good, 很香.
It's not you made the intern time. He queued for 2 hours anyway.
While Sylvia, on the other hand, you were very suspicious. You're like, all coffee tastes the same to me.
All coffee tastes the same.
That actually exhibited herding behavior. Joshua was doing that. And it's the tendency to agree with other people just based on common sentiment.
Yes.
Yeah, so in this case, actually, Sylvia, you won the challenge by resisting herding behavior.
What? I'm cool. I'm not a lonely loser.
No, I
I'm
just
actually.
pour. I was
have an
pouring only
opinion.
one.
Yeah.
You're my employer, I must pour what?
Oh my goodness. No. I actually won.
So truth be told, the coffee is actually made out of 1 part 3-in-1 mix and the rest is just like water. So it's the most diluted thing ever. So what Joshua exhibited is actually herd behavior, which is kind of social norming. And that is to conform to the people around you and the actions that they do.
This is what I get for being nice.
Fortunately, you lose and therefore you're the one to have to do the forfeit for challenge number 1. Yeah.
Wait. What is the forfeit?
So the forfeit for today's episode is called the Balloon of Doom. Yeah, really, it's called the Balloon of Doom. And what's going to happen is that the loser of each round has to stand underneath this balloon filled with things inside, and the winner gets to use a toy gun and pop it. Alright, so let's go off to the forfeit area. I'll bring you guys there.
Alright, so Josh, any last words?
Nice guys finish in mystery sauce, and it's a good thing if you like mystery sauce. So,
There we go.
okay. Let's go.
Alright, Sylvia.
Oh no!
Fire on time, on target.
And
Let's go, baby!
Oh my god, the smell is just ready.
Hey, guys, I think for our first time we should have a group hug.
Oh god,
Yeah?
oh god.
Okay, Elliot,
Welcome back, Josh. I hope you've all mostly cleaned up. So, let me explain the rules before we enter the second challenge. In front of us is a buzzer. If you know the answer to the question, hit the buzzer. If you answer it correctly, your opponent will suffer the forfeit. However, if you hit the buzzer first and you get it wrong, even if your opponent doesn't know the right answer, you will suffer the forfeit. Alright, let's move to challenge number 2 proper. In front of me is a chessboard. On the first square, there's 1 grain of rice. We then double into the second square with 2 grains. And we do so on and so forth until the rest of the board is filled. In total, there are 64 squares, right? And on my other hand, you can see that there are 18 sacks of rice, each with 50 kilograms of rice inside of them. So, if I sequentially double each grain of rice by 2, will the chessboard have more grains of rice, or will the 18 sacks? I mean, just take a guess. Which one do you think has more? If you know the answer, hit the buzzer. I mean, you can see the chessboard itself already has only that many gates plus. If you add, it's like 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8. That's
Do you want me
1 plus
to
2
hit the
plus
buzzer?
4 plus 15.
Do you want to hit the buzzer?
I pity you.
Alright, Sylvia. So which one do you think has more? The 50 kilograms per bag or the chessboard?
Okay, I'm gonna say the chessboard.
You want to say the chessboard is more?
Yes.
Okay, is that your final answer?
What's the fourth here?
No, wait. But Sylvia, I want to ask you why though? Why do you think that there are more rice grains on the chessboard than in the sacks?
Okay, because right, when you study in maths, right, exponentially, it goes up to a lot. So,
Of grains?
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm counting right, but I only know if it's exponential, it usually turns out to be a lot.
Sylvia, I can only say that I hope you fail maths. Let's see.
Alright, so unfortunately, you're actually right. Yeah. So,
I can never do anything right.
she took the risk and she took the risk. It was nice guys finished last. And it's like she tried to be nice and she still won. Based on calculations, if you kept doubling the grains of rice, you would actually have more than 18 billion grains of rice in total. So assuming that each bag of rice has about a billion grains, you still need 18 billion more bags of that. Right?
Wow.
In this case though, each sack only has 3.2 million grains. So you're really short by a whole lot more.
Wow.
Yeah, mathematics. Boom. Without further ado, I'd like to invite you guys back to the Balloon of Doom where we'll have to see what's awaiting for you inside our round bundle of joy.
I feel very bad and I'm very nervous, but then suddenly I realized I love my job.
Yeah.
I can shoot dirty things onto cute guys and yeah, it's a great day.
What better way to shoot dirty things on cute guys?
I'm so ready.
Alright, if you're ready. Okay, Sylvia, you know what to do. I'm
Yes.
gonna close my ears first.
Yes.
Wow.
And wow. That's okay.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. Alright guys, welcome to the final challenge of the day. It's a very simple actually true and false round. If you know the answer, just run up the buzzer, hit it and answer true or false. Okay? So we'll move on to the question proper. Assuming you have a credit card debt of $1,000 and the credit card company charges you 24% interest per annum. True or false? Do you pay $1,240 at the end of the year to clear your debt? Steven, watch out! So Josh, true or false?
Okay, so let me get the facts right. Okay, let me just clarify. I pressed the button, so it's mine only, right? It's mine.
It's yours.
Mine.
You must answer immediately.
Sylvia, what's the answer?
my screen just went white.
Okay, since you haven't given the answer, I'll open up the buzzer.
Okay, you know what?
Okay,
You know what?
so true or false? True or false?
You know what? I'd say it is
Say it. Quick, I'll take the other answer.
true.
False.
Okay, so he says it's true and you think it's false.
Wait, the interest is compound or
You
simple
say already,
interest?
You say already,
I'm sorry that you already gave your answer. Cannot think back.
I know, just say
The
it.
answer is
False.
that it's false. I'm going to bring out the apparatus to explain to you how this works. So following the analogy in the question, this first beaker here has about 100 ml worth of white rice. The white rice represents the amount of debt you have to pay. Now, if you pay it for it at the end of the month, ta-da, that's all you have to, give back. However, in the second beaker, assuming you don't pay for the whole year, first you have to pay interest. This is 24%. So we add the brown rice to represent extra. Credit card companies in Singapore generally charge about $60 per month for late fees. So this is how much you would accumulate at the end of the year. Let's add that, and this. And last but not least, you have to pay interest upon interest. So it's not about compound interest. This is how much you would charge interest on the interest and the interest on the late fees. Okay, so we add that in. So compare that together. It's actually
More than double, isn't it?
slightly more than double. That's right. Alright, so by comparing these two things, you can see that it's not just about $1,240 as we said before, but it's more than double, approximately $2,073.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a crazy amount you have to pay if you don't pay your debt.
Yeah, that's a lot more.
There's a lot more, it's more than double. Alright, so with that being said, I would now like to invite Josh
To pay my debt?
to pay your debt. But third time's the charm, so it's going to be beautiful this time.
Why don't you join me
Mwah,
in a beautiful
I'll
time?
give you a hug after. Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Alright, Josh, so the time. Final balloon of doom.
Guys, if you've been watching this so far, you realize that being a nice guy is not good. Not doing anything is not good. You try to win, but you don't know the answer and you cannot handle pressure. You also die.
Alright, so we're in 3, 2, 1, do your worst!
What is
Guys,
that?
what's inside? Can someone tell me? Corn syrup and...
He looks like he's gonna vomit.
That's great. Alright guys, so we come to the end of our episode, but before that, let's recap some of the concept.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so first and foremost, what's the first thing you learned today?
Herding.
Herd behavior, that's right. Herding is something the farmers do.
Don't anyhow pour.
Yes,
Okay.
don't anyhow pour. It's a very good lesson as well. So, in the second one, we learned about...
Don't play against Sylvia.
Yes. And last but not least, we learned about credit cards.
Yes.
How they work. Credit card debt.
Yes.
So, remember guys, pay your bills on time.
That's true.
Alright, so I think we've come to the end of everything. Thanks so much.
Why do you want to shoot me again?
No, because I'm scared you come near me.
So yeah, I'd like to thank Sylvia and Joshua for joining me in today's episode.
Okay.
We'll see you in the next one for even crazier antics and more financial literacy questions.
Okay.
Join us then. Bye!
Bye guys.